Okay, this is my reprap, and this right here is my software for testing it. This is part of a wizard. There's several things printed out here. You may not be able to see this. This is a raft test. What this does, and this shape's pretty cool because it combines 3 or 4 tests at once. Let me set this down here. It rafts across here at different speeds at different extrusion rates over different distances. That's the triangle in there. And it calculates what the best rate is for you. So you notice, you may or may not be able to see here, these bridges are fine. This is not. Those have sunk through at the bottom. So on this I would say, okay, this through there is good, and where the bridges are no longer connecting up at the top, that would be an indication that it's not extruding enough for that thickness. So what you're looking for is inside this triangle, you're looking for the bridges that are still there. So up to this one is fine. Then you go down, and then the warped bridges are not fine. Let's see. I'm printing out something right here. This is another test. You'll see this test is printing. This test is pretty cool. This test is this right here. And this test is designed to look at 2 different thicknesses of material and look at when they combine, and using triangulation or angles or whatever, it's able to say, okay, right here this one connects. It has a graphic interface. Let me see. Let me go to the test thickness of string. It has a graphic interface where if you turn that sideways, you can look and say thick string, thin string, and it says, okay, so thick string over here, and it says, okay, I see that's right there. Thin string, that's probably right about there is where it connects. And then you put in your extruder size if you know it, and then it calculates how close your lines can be. It's just one of the many things that this program does. I'll step through this program real quick because some people are probably interested or not what this program does. So this is my wizard program, and it does some crazy things like test your temp. I've changed what I meant by temp because I found a way to work with a variety of temperatures and still get the right product produced. So it's not relying on temperature, so that makes printing a lot faster. But so you got when your flow starts and when your flow stops, you go right here to generate code, and it will automatically generate your code files if you don't have the ability to change it automatically. So your different temperatures, 242 to 197 is what it's testing for right here, and then you save that and return it to main menu. You have your thickness string test, which I just showed you. You have a Z offset 0 test, and this is a test where it prints out 5 lines, and it reprints over the line several times to simulate whether your Z bed is accurate or not. And that's important because if your Z is too far off, then your rafts won't stick at all. And then the most important, the most famous, and the most important test this has is this bridge test. This bridge test is this right here, and you just check off, let's see, for example, that one, and that one are sticking. Let's see. So I already printed the test, so I don't need to do that again. And then it tells me that my rate, if you can see it right there, is 0.035. That means for every feed rate. For every 100 feed rate that I have, I can go 3.5 for my extrusion rate, which is kind of slow, but that's what it's saying. So that will, if I do that feed rate with that extrusion rate by that percentage, I'll always have a successful bridge. I'll always have these lines, and it will be on top, it won't sink to the bottom, and it will be completely connected. Anyway, lots of stuff. Let me see, this test just finished. This test just finished right here. I still have to do some tuning on it because it's too close. These are actually supposed to be different thicknesses of material. It looks like they went the same. So anyway, I'm still working on it. But this, excuse me, this one should be thicker. Looks like it's not here, and this one should be thinner, and they should connect somewhere about here. So I need to change the angle on this a little bit. But anyway, I'm still working on that. It's almost done though. I'm going to start posting instructions, and then the wizard code. It's pretty fun, actually. A lot of cool stuff coming your guys' way.